The increasing digitization of the world and the massive rise in the number and type of connected devices that we use means organizations are completely changing the way they operate, or they should be. They need to perform functions that people used to do using drones, software or other computer applications, and transform their business to be ready for the digital world where everything will be connected. To discuss this, we're joined in the studio by Igor Leprince, Executive Vice President of Global Services at Nokia. I'm Sarah Lockett. Welcome to the Business Debate. Igor, welcome to the London Stock Exchange studios.
Thank you. Great to be here.
So just so that we know the scope of what Nokia does, you're perceived as a company that provides network to the likes of EE and Vodafone and also to enterprises and governments. But what else do you do?
So Nokia is a global brand and a very familiar one. And our vision is to expand the human possibilities of the connected world. And services has a very critical role to play in this area to make sure that the technology provided works seamlessly and flawlessly in the background. And it's a very important part of what we do in Nokia. It's actually represents a third of the revenue of Nokia today, and we employ more than 40,000 people to deliver these services to our customer.
We're moving now, aren't we, from 5 billion connected people to 50 billion connected devices by 2020. What does that look like?
Yeah, so that is correct. And actually, everybody today owns a tablet or a smartphone, but in the future, we'll have also a lot of sensors and other devices around us. And that will constitute this connected world or this Internet of Things or IoT that we have talked about. And the overall example on that are self-driving cars that are becoming a reality where they will need a flawless network connectivity for that. Or healthcare, where a patient with a chronic condition in the future will be able to be monitored from their home. Or cities that are becoming smart and in the future will be more energy efficient or safer. So this is the connected world we are talking about.
And if we think back to the present, what is Nokia doing already to digitize its own operations and workforce?
So we launched a platform called EVA, and that's a platform that uses areas like automation and intelligence analytics delivered over cloud to make sense and to deliver this flawless connectivity that we need.
So how does automation and analytics realize the perfect network?
So automation is about replacing manual, repetitive tasks by robots. And here I'm talking about software robots that will perform some of these tasks, like creating a site or alarm monitoring or alarm correlation, and providing that obviously with higher quality, higher speed, and also consistency. So that's one aspect. And then we need also intelligence analytics to make sure that we make sense of the billions of devices and the million of networks connection that we have, and making sure that we can spot anomalies in the networks and fix them before they happen. This is the whole predictive services that we have in Nokia.
And obviously this will change the whole way that people work.
Absolutely. So digitalization obviously improves quality, improves speed, as I mentioned before, and consistency, but also is changing the way we deal with health and safety, which is very important to us in Nokia. As an example, we use drones for tower inspection, so our people don't have to climb towers. We also use digital assistants for our people in the field, or augmented reality, so they are guided in the way they do their work. And in the future, we'll use things like crowdsourcing to make sure that we are quicker and faster at dealing with problems in the networks.
And Nokia is aiming to provide flawless connectivity. It isn't always needed, is it, by certain businesses?
Yes, that is correct. If you think about us managing networks for high-speed train, for example, flawless connectivity is absolutely critical. Or some of the examples I gave before around digital health or smart cities, that will be absolutely critical. But there will also be sensors in your refrigerator or around you that need to report once a day or once a month. And there, flawless connectivity is not needed. So it will be a use case-based type of approach.
Now, what's the most important thing that businesses should be doing now to get us to this connected world?
Sure. I think our customer needs to embrace this digital transformation because that will give them the flexibility, the scalability, and the speed that they need. And I think there are three important things on that. One is to basically embrace the business model of as a service, so they can have immediate access to this transformation, to this automation, to this intelligence analytics that I talked about. The second area is to transformation to cloud, so to make sure that they get the flexibility and the agility that they need for their business. And I would say the third area is looking at IoT application that will help them to develop their businesses, Internet of Things. So really at Nokia, we really believe in this connected world, and we really believe that it will make the world safer, more productive, and more sustainable.
On that note, Igor Leprince, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And join us next time when we'll be talking more about smart cities and the Internet of Things.